how did you find yourself in San Diego?
My whole life was on the East Coast of the US. I'd graduated from Bowdoin College in southern Maine, but I had no luck in getting a job. And my father mailed me a plane ticket. And so I came out to San Diego and I was staying with him near San Diego State. I would get up every day and go for a run. And one day I was running past a school and I saw a sign that said they were hiring. I started working there, and now here I am 30 plus years later.
And what was it like transitioning from such a different place?
To me, Southern California was a paradise. The weather, the palm trees, the fruit trees in the backyard. In the winter on the East Coast, to be able to buy oranges in the grocery store was kind of a luxury. In Southern California, the neighbors had orange trees that had oranges that were dropping on the ground. The other thing was just the pace of life. San Diego at the time was a large city, but it felt like a small town. People would go to the grocery store and hold a conversation with the clerk at the checkout.
I just wonder how many of the things that made you fall in love with San Diego still hold true today.
One of the things that made me fall in love with it that hasn't changed is the quality of the light, that concept of the golden hour. So the light at dawn and the light at dusk in Southern California, that's spectacular. But your formative years were in San Diego.
Mhm.
So your experience has been very different from mine. You go to college in a different part of the country and then you've been abroad. Can you share what you missed about San Diego and what you didn't miss?
When I was younger, I didn't like San Diego. And then in high school, having more freedom and mobility changed that a bit. But I always knew that I wanted to go to college out of state. Going to Iowa, I think, gave me a really interesting perspective on California. And then these last few months traveling around Europe really has given me a fresh perspective on the United States, the way it works, the way that people live, and the way that I conduct my life here.
That's the beauty of travel.
Yeah.
You're seeing everything with a beginner's mindset for a little bit, but that wears off unless you cultivate it.
Mhm.
I think it's also the understanding that multiple truths can exist at the same time. Your home city can have beautiful things about it that draw you home, and you have memories there that people can't take away, but it's also far from perfect.
Mhm. I've been trying to get myself to approach San Diego in the same way that I approached all of the places that I visited. I went for a walk in our old neighborhood and I just took the time to enjoy all of the flowers and all of the houses that I'd walked past hundreds of times, but had faded into the background a little bit. And yeah, it was lovely. And I'm happy to be in San Diego, especially with the people I love.